I'm literally only changing one note. I'm going, and I'm taking the middle note down.
Okay.
Or I can move this note up. There's so many shit I can do. Simple.
Oh, yeah.
But I ain't gonna do that.
You just going to major to minor.
That's too much R&B. So I'm just gonna.
That shit hard though. I still hear some behind it.
Nah, that's fine. It definitely sound like a future type shit.
And a lot of times, like, I don't make it a progression. Like, I could go. But that's lame. So just keep it like this. That's it. I could do all this, but fuck all that.
Even if you do it later, you probably do it with a different sound. You feel me? But it won't be as.
I'm looking for the simplest one they got. Like that ass. I don't even want none of that. Whoop, 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 all that shit. Fuck all that. And you thought I was gonna do the second note, huh? Just gonna keep it like that. Wide open. Now I could make it a progression, like, but I just want that one note, like a stab.
You see what I'm saying? It's the second half part. This one right here. That part right there, like they gonna remember that in the beat, like, you know what I'm saying? They fuck around and use that and repeat it in the, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, think about memorable moments in the beat that I got them stick out and shit like that.
It's not even so much what should I add to this beat. It's thinking like, what does this beat not need so I can take it out. That's kind of how we think too. Sometimes I might go over there, I might not add, and I might be like, this shit really don't need. I only leave the things that are absolutely necessary. You got that's your high mid, you got that top, you got your airway low, other than your snare and your hi-hat, then you gonna have that other sound come in, right? And then we creating like a thing like this for the vocal. The vocal the main instrument, so you don't want to make it feel like the vocal gonna be fighting the main instrument. So right now everything's light and it's kind of out of the middle. The only thing in the middle is where the snare is. Here, that's where the vocal will go. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. But add shit because we can always take out shit. So always at least try some shit. And we might use it on this part or that part. You know what I'm saying?
Shit I was saying earlier, saying shit. Exactly.
Can't go wrong. That's what I'm teaching.
The consistency, that's what I was.
So everything that you have, right, is gonna sound of quality. It's not about so much, oh, I know how to play keys crazy. It's not about that. It's about knowing the sound selection, which I'm giving you the sound selection. I might be playing like y'all might have noticed I didn't do a bunch of mixing and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I already have great sounds. It don't take a lot to make a great sound great. Shitty sounds, you can mix them and make them sound good. Good sounds, you can mix them and make it sound great. Great sounds, you can mix them and they'll sound phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? But if you just start with great sounds, it's gonna sound better than somebody with shitty sounds that didn't mix the shit for 10 hours. All right, so what I like to do is basically, if you don't know how to play keys, you need to start learning different chords, right? So, not just any chords though. I need you to learn the chords that's hard, the ones that make dope ass melodies. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to learn no damn Beethoven and shit. That's not gonna help us make no money. You know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to know what's hot. So what I like to do is I'm gonna show you how I get my chords, and then if you do this every day, let's say if you learn one progression is usually between 2 to 4 chords. Let's say if you learn one progression every day or every other day, which should be super easy to do with nothing but 4 chords. If you do that every day, by the end of the week, you're gonna have 28 chords to choose from. See what I'm saying? Do that in a month, you got over 100 chords to choose from, or almost 100 chords to choose from, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So people be like, damn, Bricks, how you get so good? It's like, bro, I know mad chords that go together. You know what I'm saying? So that's essentially what you're trying to do. So even if you can just play in one key, you can make a lot of shit because you can just put it in different keys, just click it and drag it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you got to learn how to, you don't got to be a master at this shit at all. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm going to teach y'all now is basically how you're going to make loops, because everybody knows making hella loops combined with the connections I'm giving y'all should result in some goddamn placements. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Yeah, it sounds a little funny. So let's say if this is a progression that you learned off of YouTube, right? Now, I wouldn't use this exactly like this. I would take it, I'll change the key to something else, and I'll switch around the chords. So I might take the first one, put it in the middle. I might take the last one, put it first. I might take the middle one and put it last. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna switch them around, and I'm gonna change the key. So let's just take it and hypothetically. So basically, I transposed the chords, which means I took it and I moved it up or down, right? And then I'm gonna switch things around from left to right. And this top notes we can either delete. I don't know what it's gonna sound like. And then we can just change it the key again. Just put it on any key. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's gonna sound good. And it sounds totally different. It don't sound nothing like the original. Especially the more that you change the key and you change things. I could change these top notes. It's not gonna sound nothing like the original. See what I'm saying? So you got a loop right there. And that's just off of using those 3 chords you just learned in 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You got your own loop. Ain't nobody ever used it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're learning the chords, but then we're making it into our own. You know what I'm saying? By changing the key and then changing the order of the chords as well. And now you know 3 chords. And now when you learn 3 more chords, now you know 6 chords. So you might make a 6-chord progression, or you might take 2 of those out and play the 2 new chords that you learned. You know what I'm saying? So you're just gonna keep building your catalog of chords that you have. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually you're gonna have 100. Like I got like 200 chords probably. That's why I can just, because I know every single here. I probably know like 5 or 6, 7, 8, 10 chords that go with each one of these notes. So any note I want to go to, I know mad chords to play. So I got all kind of different options. So the first thing, you got to get the chords, right? Now the chords are super important. So y'all cool with this one? Oh, it's an option. So okay. Every time I do it, I put RC20 on my piano. I use Keyscape. Sometimes I tell people to use the addictive keys if they don't have Keyscape. I'll use RC20. I'll put on the preset Sad Piano. I'll leave it turned all the way up, and then I'll throw Valhalla Vintage Verb, which is a reverb that it's like everybody using right now. So I got Valhalla, and I'll turn that down to like 20. Everybody got that? Okay, so cool. What you guys got to remember, whatever is at the bottom note, and I'm probably saying this wrong, and Lewis is probably going to correct me. when he's teaching, whatever the bottom note is, 90% of the time it's gonna be the bass note. So I like to copy these notes right here. So what I'll do is I'll copy the bass notes and I'll drag them one octave down. Y'all following? Still same 3 chords. All right, so the next thing that I like to do is add that Rickenbacker bass. Well, no, actually, let's open up another Omnisphere, and I'm gonna show y'all a sound that I really like to use a lot. It's called the ambient hum whistle pad, right? Pad. Y'all follow, right? So go back into the piano.
Together to see how it sounds.
Sounds incredible every single time. So I'm gonna show you guys how I come up with the bass line. So we know that this is the bass line, right? Boom, 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 right? So we don't need this either. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute all of this top stuff and just keep the bass line. Sound good, right? Now we got all these muted notes, right? Now why do we have these? Because these are gonna tell us what notes we can play to add grace notes to the bass line. Because we can leave a bass line like this, it's fine. But if you want to add some grace notes, I'm going to show you how we can play any of these notes and it's going to sound good. And I'm going to show you how I do it. So let's just pick this one right here because we know we can play this, right? Right? So we know we can play this note because it's grayed out, right? I could have played any of these ones that's grayed out. It's still gonna sound good. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes at the end, right, any of them gonna sound good. So one thing that I like to do is I like to do what I like to call a walk up. At the end of either here or here, I like to take 4 notes and I'll do what I like to call a walk up. Now, you can go back and tweak this to make it sound exactly like you want, but you know any of these notes that are grayed out, you can use. And that's good enough to get a placement right there, just that. Okay, cool. So we got our bass note. We got our Rickenbacker bass with the grace notes. Now, if you want, you can delete all these. You can keep them. Doesn't matter. What's going on, guys? You are now witnessing the first annual Bricks Academy production retreat, where I have super producers coming in from all over the world to work with you. I'm super excited to have you here. We got people that's worked with Jack Harlow, Pooh Shiesty, Gunna, Young Thug, Drake, all kind of incredible producers, and they're here to teach you, guide you, and take your skill set to the next level. I have also a bunch of lawyers coming through, A&Rs, publicists, publishing company representatives. They're going to be teaching you how to make money with your music. They're going to be teaching you what to do, what not to do, legally and in the music business. I got some accountants coming through to teach you about the taxes on how it really goes down making money as a music producer. I'm also going to be showing you how to sell your beats, how to market your beats, how to create a brand for yourself. Like I have the Bricks Academy, I'm going to show you how to create a brand for yourself so that you can market your beats at a higher price. You got to remember, your price is a part of your brand. So I'm going to show you how to increase your prices, increase your sales, increase your network. And we're going to show you that and even more at the Bricks Academy retreat.
What y'all think so far?
It's pretty dope.